Hello, dear fans, friends, and subscribers. What a day at the Pisara Oval in Colombo today. I mean, who would have expected that New Zealand would be going on to would have finished the Test series by leveling the Test series against New Zealand? That is something nobody would have expected. Absolutely unexpected happened today. One could not even believe it that a match which was hit by rain, meandering towards a draw, with not even the first innings completed. Look at what happened, and this is something that only stuffed dreams are made of. And it ended up with New Zealand actually winning the innings by an innings and 65 runs to square the series against. And this was, as you know, it's a two-test series. The first test was won by Sri Lanka. The second test was won by New Zealand, and they have come back from behind to hit Sri Lanka hard, and thus the Test series ending in a 1-1 draw. Oh, what a wonderful end to the Test series! So let's have a look at what happened today. So we had uh, the Grandhome was there at the crease along with BJ Watling. Grandhome was dismissed on the overnight score of 83 itself by Lassit Ambaldenia, the left-arm spinner, but Watling, who had already, as you know, has already reached a great record. Now he holds the record for the most what do you call the most hundreds by a wicket-keeper batsman. He holds the record for the highest number of runs as far as aggregate were concerned by surpassing Brendan McCullum, the great player. And now he set another record today, and that was to get the maximum number of centuries scored by a wicket-keeper batsman in New Zealand Test history, and that was 105. He showed some a bit of aggression, rare aggression that we see from BJ Watling, who is a very compact player. But BJ Watling was not out on 105. 9 4. Tim Southee cracked 24 unbeaten runs of just 10 balls, smashing 2 4s and 2 6s, as New Zealand captain Kane Williamson called his wards back into the pavilion after playing for just 1 hour, and they really thrashed the bowling as New Zealand finished with 431 for 6 at the Pisara Oval in Colombo, and thus setting the Sri Lankans a target of 196 runs to win. And let's have a look at what happened to Sri Lanka on the final day. One wouldn't say that the pitch was to blame. It was the Sri Lankan batting to blame, according to me, that actually lost the test against New Zealand. So let's have a look. So the first wicket to go today, it was a real mix-up between the openers. Not a good understanding, I thought, between Lahiru Thirimani and Kushal Pereira, resulting in Lahiru Thirimani being run out. And what a dreadful way to start the Sri Lankan innings there, and that to run out by a mile, one could say. And that was the first wicket to go, as far as, and it was a direct hit from Aegis Patel. Thirimani walking back to the pavilion for naught. So that was wicket number 1. And that was 0 for 1, chasing 196. The second wicket to go was the wicket of Kushal Pereira. He edged the ball, it was bowled towards the bowler. He edged it, and it was all over. The ball was actually rising, and also there was a bit of movement as well. And Watling took a catch, a head-eye catch. So that was the end of Kushal Pereira. The score read 4 for 2 for Sri Lanka. Now Kushal Mendes came in, joined in by Angelo Matthews, but Angelo Matthews was dispatched to the pavilion by a Grandhome outswinger. This ball, Matthews basically getting dragged on towards his delivery from Grandhome, and Taylor taking the resultant edge, and Matthews was gone for 7. Sri Lanka were in deep trouble at 11 for 3. But that was not only one. Dhananjay De Silva, who made a century in the first innings, was packed back to the pavilion by the left-arm spinner Aegis Patel. Now there was a silly point in place. Southee was the fielder there, and Dhananjay De Silva decided to come down the wicket to Patel to play the delivery, but it resulted in the ball popping up in the air, and that's the end of Dhananjay De Silva for one. So that made the score 22 for 4, as Kushal Mendis was the fifth batsman to be out, and Kushal Mendis was bowled through the bat and pad gap. This was a wonderful delivery from Somerville, the right arm offie. It was a flighted ball outside the off stump, nice drift. And Mendes was totally drawn towards the ball as the ball dipped, and it spun sharply after the pitching and went in through the bat and pad gap of Mendes to clean bowling for 20 with 3 boundaries. And now, Sri Lanka were in dire straits at 32 for 5 with 2 new batsmen at the crease, Niroshan Dikwala and Karunaratne. Now, Karunaratne was having the injury, as you know. That's the precise reason he could not open the innings. So he came down at number 7, and he had to come back very quickly to face the music of the new ball, because there was only 21 overs had been bowled at that stage. And Karunaratne could not last long due to the injury. He offered no shot to a delivery. It probably pitched in line of the off stump and moved in. It held the line, and Karunaratne shouldering arms. That was the end of Karunaratne's ball, trapping him plumb in front. And now the score at 73 for 6. Niroshan Dikwala was in there, but Niroshan Dikwala had to lead a soul battle there, as Kushal Perera, Dilruwan Perera was the next to go. He was caught by Taylor off the bowling of Saudi. He bowled a ball which was swinging away from Dilruwan Perera, and Dilruwan Perera tried to drive at it, and it was a very enticing thing. 75 for 7. Dilruwan Perera was into the pavilion, but Niroshan Dikwala at the centre was really fighting hard for Sri Lanka, and he definitely required someone to stand with him. And Suranga Lakmal did it for a brief while by making 14 with 2 fours and 1 6, but Somerville ripped up his wicket. So that was the end of Suranga Lakmal. It was a very good delivery from the Somerville, who has been bowling superbly. There was an extra bounce as well, and it was the end of Lakmal was caught at backward short leg. He was the end of it. And then Lasith Mbuldinia. And before that, once Lasith Mbuldinia came to the crease, Niroshan Dikwala, who was fighting very well there, had to succumb, and that was the curtains for Sri Lanka, because as long as Niroshan Dikwala was there was still a bit of hope, one could say, but it was a sweep shot that Niroshan Dikwala attempted, and it was a fuller one outside the off stump, and he got a top edge onto that, and Latham did a very good turn. He was fielding at backward short leg, but he ran to leg slip, and he picked up the catch. So that was the end. But Niroshan Dikwala, as I said, led a soul battle in the second innings with 51 really well-crafted runs with 6 boundaries, but to no avail. And Mbuldinia was a victim of bold, Dairukumara not, and that was the end of the Sri Lankan innings. They were bowled out for 122. Thus, New Zealand squaring the 2 Test series 1-1. Bowled at 217, 2 for 15 Saudi, 2 for 31 Patel. Somerville was very impressive, 249, 1 for 8 for Granholm. It was all over. The ICC World Test Championship, New Zealand 2-match series being drawn 1-1. Player of the match going to Tom Latham, and player of the series going to BJ Watling. What a series he had, BJ Watling. Absolutely picture of consistency with his batting, and rightly so. Well, dear fans and subscribers, so the Sri Lankan Test series over. So there's not much to really talk about. It was a very short cricket show today, probably a 10-minute clip, one could say. Thanks for patiently listening to this broadcast of mine. Hope you all liked it. With this being said, this is your host Ram, bidding you all a good night, but telling you that please do go to my Twitter page. I will be tweeting on this particular game, and also I will put it on my cricket website as well, cricket-status.com. Thanks for your company, and it's good night from Ram Studios. Thank you.